Hello, hello.
Bharati Teertha Yogindraha Sannidhatam Satahriti. Vidusheka Bharati Yogindraha Sannidhatam Satahriti. It was a very auspicious and a happy occasion today, because when I went to Sringeri and offered our program at the lotus feet of His Holiness Sri Sri Sannidhanam, Sannidhanam went through the whole program and told it is not complete. Then I was shocked. I thought I completed completely that one. But then he told some person should talk about Mahasanidhanam. Then I suggested the name of Dr. V. Shankar. He was really very happy and he blessed me that he should talk. That's why he is here today. I also invited our Justice Sri Krishna, but because of his prior commitment, he could not make it today. I will not stand between you and Dr. Shankar. I request him to give his talk. Open the When Sannidhanam mentioned the name of Dr. V. Shankar, I immediately contacted him on phone. That time he was in Leela's hospital until my prostate operation. And I thought he would come. He said it is our Sannidhanam father, so at any cost he will come today. And he is with us here and he will talk sitting.
मालासुदां कुंभ विबोध मुद्रा द्या विराजत करवारी जाता अपार कारुण्य सुदम्बुराशिं Sri Sharadamba Pranatosmi Nityam, Bharati Karunapatram, Bharati Padabhushanam, Bharati Padamarudam, Bharati Teerthamashraye, Shankaram Shankaracharyam, Keshavam Vadarayanam, Sutrabhashaptam Vande, Bhagavanto Punah Punaha. Sadashiva Samarambam, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Parampuram. Seeking the benediction of Jagannatha Sharda Parameshwari, Vagdevi Saraswati, that repository of all that is knowledge, culture, tradition, art, fine art, and to the illustrious lineage of the Guru Parampara starting from Adi Shankara up to the 36th pontiff of the venerated Dakshinamaya Sringeri Sharda Pitam, Sri Bharati Teertha Mahasanidhanam, and the 37th Guru Sri Guru-Shishya Sannidhanam, I vow to them as my commence my address today. It gives me great pleasure to associate myself with this present function organized this evening to commemorate the golden jubilee of the Sanyasa Sweekara of His Holiness Bharati Teertha Mahasanidhanam. It was on this very day, 50 years ago, that he assumed the pontificate, and after taking the sannyasa robes, came under the tutelage of his Guru for guiding the Sringeri Sharda Peetham. An occasion like this is one of mirth, joy and play, and of nostalgia down the memory lane as to how an ordinary young Brahmin boy from the Smartha Brahmin Telugu Tangarla community from an obscure village of Narsaraopet in Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh rose to become the tallest saint of our country at this point of time. This blessed land of ours is a living history that spans several millennia. Westerners have always wondered as to what is it that has kept this nation united, despite the vociferous tendencies and the divisive elements that seem to have robbed the moral fabric of this society of ours from time and again in its long checkered history, despite several more powerful nations across the globe having balkanized and fragmented into smaller nations, ever at war with each other and disturbing the peace and the equilibrium of the globe itself. This ancient land of ours has got 18 major languages, 1,600 minor languages, 6,400 KRAMAs and sub-castes, 52 major tribes, 6 major faiths or religions, 28 states and 7 union territories, all rolled and fused into one, called as Bharat. Mark Twain calls it as the cradle of human civilization, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, the grandmother of tradition, and the great-grandmother of legend. If singularly there is one factor that has contributed to the unification of this blessed land of ours, it is the saints and servants who had descended onto this part of the earth in our Bharatvarsha at various points of time in its long and glorious history, and they blessed the people all around. Adi Shankara is known for his bhashyas. This bhashyakara had never addressed himself in person in any of his works. The singular exception that he made was in Manisha Panchakam. Manisha Panchakam is the compilation of the experience of Shankara on the banks of river Ganges in Varanasi as Chandala unfolds himself before Shankara as Vishveshwara, bringing forth the oneness of creation. Chandala taunts Shankara by saying, if the rays of the sun were to fall out of the majestic holy waters of Ganges, and the same rays were to fall in the dirty back cesspool in the backyard of Chandala, is the sun or the rays of the sun either different? They being not, there can never be difference between human beings on the basis of birth, caste, religion or any other denominator. Shankara, as he experienced the Advaita Darshan of Vishveshwara, wrote those 5 hymns, the Manisha Panchakam. Panchakam means 5, which characterizes the qualities of a guru. In a sense, Manisha Panchakam is a pen portrait of the personality of Shankara himself, and as to what a guru should be at all points of time as he wears that sacred robe. Manisha Panchakam brought home the qualities of a guru, and that brings me to the concept of guru itself. The concept of guru is indeed very special only to Hindu religion. There is no other religion or faith anywhere in the world which has the equivalent of a guru. The fourfold objects of birth are dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Righteousness, leading a life of purpose. Artha, of course, is attainment of wealth to meet the material requirements of the Grastha and in later years for Vanaprastham. Kama is the greed that comes along with life in this earth. And lastly is moksha. Of all these, moksha is difficult, in fact virtually impossible to achieve except through the grace of the Almighty and that of a guru. Shankara himself says in Viveka Chudamani, Jantunam Narajanmam Durlabham. To be born as a human being is the rarest, and once having acquired that human birth, Shankara says, Durlabham Traivevatat Devanugrahetukram Manushyatvam Mamukshatvam Mahapurusha Samshaya. And there are still 3 more rare things with this human birth. Mamukshvatvam, which is the emancipation or the liberation from the bondage of life and death. Mahapurusha Samshaya. Coming into contact, into association or under the refuge of Mahapurushas, holy saints and great men. We are indeed blessed that we have already been born as human beings. Doubly blessed because we have come under the shadow of Mahapurushas like Mahasanidhanam, Sannidhanam, and the lineage of gurus who have adorned this Peetam and Peetams elsewhere in the country. Having achieved these 2 purposes in life, is there a pathway that we can go for emancipation that can be given to us? Acharyavan Purusho Vedaha, says the Smriti. Know that he alone is a person who has got a preceptor. So the only marga through which you can realize that state of Jivan Mukta, which will lead you to liberation from the soul permanently from this earth, can only be through the highway that is shown by an Acharya or a Guru. The Guru occupies a very high pedestal in the entire hierarchy of beliefs in Hindu religion. The Upanishad says, Mata Pita Guru Chadevan. Even ahead of the Lord is Guru. The Vedic injunction is Acharya Devo Bhava. He is like the Lord himself. And then the Upanishad further goes to say, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasman Shri Guruve Namaha. I am not worshipping an ordinary Guru. A Guru is a manifestation of the Creator, Brahma, of the Protector, Vishnu, and the Destroyer of all the evils, Shiva himself. And he, therefore, the entire gamut of godliness personified. Such a Guru I am worshipping. Arunagirinathar in Tirupugar wrote 650 years ago, Guruvai Guruvai Arunvai Guhane. O Lord Kartikeya, do not come before me as Shanmukha, come before me as a Guru. And that is why in Swami Malai, Kartikeya came as Guru even to his own father. Tirumalar in Tirumantram says, Telugu Guru Mel Ganal, Telugu Guru Namam Soldal, Telugu Guru Varthai Ketkal, Telugu Guru Sindana Ildane. There is clarity in life at the very thought being immersed in the Guru himself. Santa Kabir, in one of his dohas says, Guru Kumhar, Seek Kum, Gadgad Kaate Kot, Andar se Aanth Lagaye, Bahar se Lage Chot. He compares the Guru to a potter. A potter puts his hand inside the pot as it takes shape and pounds it from outside with his hand, much to his discomfiture as he gives shape to the pot. So too is the Guru, despite the discomfiture that he has, the stress and the strain that he has, he gives that Akara and Rupa to Shishya. Adi Shankara in Prashnottaratramalika answers this question, Kof Guru, who is a Guru? One who is endowed with all the spiritual knowledge, one who is a reservoir of wisdom and who is constantly engaged in the welfare of his Shishyas. The same thought Kabir said several years later. This is the greatness of the Guru, the exalted position that he enjoys in the understanding of Hindu pantheon, that we are celebrating today, of one of the foremost Gurus of our living memories in our times. Blessed we are that we are living at the same time as Mahasanidhanam is traversing this planet Earth. We have always wondered, why is it that such holy and saintly men come onto our earth at various points of time in history? Anavaktam avaktavyam nate kinchana vidyate lokanugrahe evaika etesu janma karmana. They appear on this earth only for lokanugraham, only for blessing the world. Whereas the Lord who appears on this earth, as Lord Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati sambhavami yuge yuge, I shall come again and again, manifest myself in several human forms whenever dharma is at its nadir or it's on the complete decline. Whereas a Guru comes only to bless the astikas, the shishyas and the people who come under the influence, the grace of the Guru. On an occasion like this, joyous as it is, what is it that one can ask of the Guru? Because it is traditional, it is natural that when you stand before the Lord, Devi, Sharada, we have our own story to tell before her and ask her to give redressal for all the woes and the pains that we have in life. The karuna in her, that compassion in her, provides a way forward for all of us. Equally so is the Guru, to whom we go and openly address all the woes that we have. Shankara, in one of his laharis, Ananda Lahari, talks to Shiva when he says, O Lord Shiva, all my lifetime I have been absorbed in your thought and devotion to you, in puja to you. What is it that I can ask of you? He says, if I were to ask of you for some food so that I can quench the hunger that I have, all that you have is poison, Neelakantam. Poison in the throat, what is it that you can give to me for suppressing my hunger? If I were to ask of you for certain ornaments so that I can buy peace at home and then quench my hunger, all that you have is a snake round your neck. So I can't even get ornaments from you. Still worse, if I were to ask of you for a protection from these vagaries of weather, the sun, the rain and the winter, all that you have is an old skin of the elephant. And if I was to think of you, O Lord, that I can get nothing from you, therefore let me move out from you and echo out
a living for myself and ask of you for a contrivance, a vehicle, all that you have is an old bull. O Lord, what is it that you can give to me? Shankara says. And then moving away from humor in Anandalahari, he comes and says, Tava padamujam bhakti mevadehi. Don't give me all these things. These material wealths I know I can always get if I have devotion at your lotus feet. It is that bhakti which is a solvent for all my miseries. So give me that bhakti at your feet, said Shankara to the Lord. And this is exactly what prayer we have before Mahasanidhanam on a joyous occasion like this. Tava padamujam bhakti mevadehi. It is equally so that the Lord can also, like the Lord also, the Guru also can have expectations from the Shishyas. What is it that he expects from a Shishya at all times, and more so on a milestone occasion like this when he is completing the golden jubilee of his Sanyasa Sweekara. Bhagavan Vedavyasa wrote that magnum opus Mahabharata. In the concluding chapter of Mahabharata, he wrote 4 verses, Chatushloki as it is called, drawing heavily from the Rig Veda. In one of those verses he says, Na jahatuhu na kamat, na bayat, na lobat, dharmatyajet jivitasyopi. Na jatuhu, not by birth or caste, kamat, by profession or work, lobat, or even by greed, forsake dharma, give up the path of dharma, follow the path of dharma, jivitasyopi, even at the cost of your life, and lead a life of righteousness. This is all that a Guru expects from you at all points of time, and also on an occasion like this, when the people who come under his shadows, he expects them to uphold the path of dharma. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, said Adi Shankara in Bhajagovindam. It is the cycle of birth and death that is the hallmark of human life. Raja Bhartahari in his Subhashitas also says, Parivatini samsare mritakova na jayate. In this transient world, who can escape the cycle of birth and death? Only that person who has reached the state of Jivan Mukta can be relieved from the bondage of birth and death. And that, as I told you earlier, is not very easy. But then, we are willing to be born back again and again as human beings. Go through this samskara, that forest fire of ignorance that engulfs us in our journey through life. Provided, as the Smriti says, Shastram Shariram Imamsam Devestu Parameshvara Acharya Shankaro Devaha Santu Janmani Janmani. Santu Janmani Janmani. I am willing to be born back again and again. When the scriptures that will guide me is Mimamsa. When the Lord whom I will worship is Bhagavan Maheshwara himself. If my Guru is Shankara, Shankara means the parampara, not just Shankara, of all the Gurus who come under the illustrious lineage, Avichinna parampara of Adi Shankara, then I am willing to be born back again and again and again. As long as we can come under the shadow of Bharati Teertha Mahasanidhanam, not this life, several more janmas we are willing to take and come under the grace of this Mahaguru of our times. I have always wondered, why is it that the Lord has to have a Guru for himself? Shankara at the age of 8 got the Sanyasa Sweekara. Then he traverses the terrains through torrid lands and through waters, and then reaches the banks of Narmada and on to Omkareshwar, on to the Guru of Govinda Bhagavad Pada. The Guru asks him, Koftum, who are you? And to that Shankara says, Na bhumir na toyam, na tejo na vayuhu, Nakamna indriyam samnata samugaha. And he concludes by saying, Shiva kevaloham. Now, Bhumi, I am not the Panchabhutas, I am not the earth, I am not the water, I am not the wind, I am not the fire, I am not the nail, nakam, nail. Indriya, I am not any other senses. I am Shiva Kevaloham, I am the Lord myself. If Shankara was an avatara of Maheshwara, where was the need for him to come under the shadow, influence and guidance of a guru? But in later years, in the 24 years beyond that 8 years and the years from which he came under his guru Govinda Bhagavad Pada, Shankara conclusively demonstrated all the gift of knowledge, the wonders of the works that he gave in that short span of his lifetime, were all the grace of his guru. Bhajagovindam is a hymn in praise of Murari, Lord Krishna, as it is generally understood. There is also a school of thought which says Bhajagovindam is Bhajagovinda Bhagavad Padam. It is also a hymn in praise of the Guru himself, of Shankara, explaining the greatness of his Guru that he expounded at that point of time. Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. He is the Guru of Gurus. He is the universal Guru. And yet Lord Krishna and Balarama had to go to Sandipani ashram to come under the tutelage of Maharishi Sandipani to learn the essence of life and the scriptures and the shastras. That brings home the greatness of the Guru, that without him even the Lord will not be able to realize the functions that are enshrined on him in this universe or even beyond. On an occasion like this, joyous as it is, let us pause for a while and think in gratitude, reverential gratitude of Abhinava Teertha Mahaswamigal. It was this Mahaguru who had given the Sanyasa Sweekara to Bharati Teertha Mahasanidhanam. He held his hand as he gave him the saffron robe, gave him the essence of Sringeri Sampradaya, taught him the essence, the reservoir of the Shastras, the Vedas, the Upanishads, the scriptures, filled into the reservoir of his energies that he possessed, all the greatness of our scriptures. And if today Mahasanidhanam is dazzling like a diamond, shining bright as one of the greatest Vedic scholars, the Vedanta scholars, the exponents of the scriptures of our times, it is essentially because of all that his Guru taught him and the grace, the everlasting Guru of his grace of his Guru that shines on him far more than the knowledge that he has possessed. In all these 50 years since he took to the saffron robe and gave up all the normal essentials of life, because this saffron robe is the epitome of sacrifice. It is the highest of sacrifice, because there are no material pleasures that you could have. The Swamiji, in several of his discourses, plenty of his discourses in almost all the languages of the country that people can understand, has brought home the greatness of Hindu religion, of Shankara, words of Shankara. And equally so, at every occasion, he used to speak about Sringeri Parampara. And he said the foremost duty and responsibility of an Acharya of our Peetham is to follow the Sringeri Parampara. And from this very institution, in the year 2007, not here, it was on the other side, when once more, several times I have heard him, there he repeated what the Sringeri Parampara is. Because I had said that in my address that day, he said, I will say this with greater clarity. Performing, he said, this is the Sringeri Parampara, performing the puja to Chandramaurishvara as ordained by the scriptures and practiced from the time of Shankara. That is the first and foremost duty of Jagadguru Shankaracharyas of Sringeri Sharada Peetham. The second is to follow all the rituals the festivals of temples with devotion, piety. Third is to observe Shravana Navaratri with piety, with religious ferociousness, and with all the grandeur and pomp as ordained by Vidyaranya. The sages of Sringeri are people of great accomplishments, Mahavidwans. Erudition shines manifestly if we were to occupy the seat of pontificate of the Sringeri Peetham, and that is part of the parampara of Sringeri, that every Acharya is knowledge absolute and wisdom personified. The next is said is that the Jagadguru should have compassion towards his Shishyas. That is why I started by saying Karuna Patram. It is this compassion of the Gurus towards the Shishyas, the Astikas and the general public, that is the hallmark of the parampara of Sringeri. And the last he said, in the same tradition as Adi Shankara, the Jagadguru is to travel the length and breadth of this country and reach out to the people rather than to make them come all the way to the distant Sringeri and have their darshan. At a time when people yearn for a glance or a glimpse or even a full darshan of the Mahasanidhanam or the Sannidhanam or even Goddess Sharadanga, he is at your doorsteps. Over these 50 years he has travelled the length and breadth of this country. Travel is not very easy. The stress and strain of travel is to be seen, to be experienced. So even at that great stress, until the Vimarada Shanti, just 2 years ago, he had been traversing this country, remotest parts of the country, and blessing people all around. And the greatness of travel is, when an ordinary person travels, he gains in knowledge, because what he sees and what he hears is far more greater than what he reads. And when a sage travels, the world is doubly blessed, because already he is a reservoir of knowledge. He gains further knowledge from travel and then radiates all that as blessings to people who come across him during his travel. In Marathi it is said, Kelyane Deshatan Pandita Maitri Sabeta Sanchar Shastra Grantha Vilochana Manuja Chaturya Yete Se Far. This intellect, that knowledge will come far more greater to you by travel rather than through reading the scriptures, the Itihasas or the Puranas. And that Bharati Teertha Mahasanidhanam has been doing all these years. This Mahalakshmi Kshetra of ours too had benefited from his yatras, several yatras. In the early 70s he used to come along with Abhinav-Tirtha Mahaswamigal, and they used to camp either in Tamil Sangam, Bombay Tamil Sangam, or Bombay Canada Education Society. By the time this temple had not come, as the temple came, the visits also increased. Several times they came to the city. In the year 2007, he camped here for a record period of 92 days. Not just observed the Chaturmasya Pratha over here, and also performed the Navaratri in this very place. We should be eternally grateful to him for all that he has done to humankind, and more so to we Mumbaikars, this commercial capital, which is rooted far away from divinity because of the material wealth that engulfs the city, that at various points of time. In 1992, when this city was ravaged by riots and peace had gone for a toil, the Jagadguru came all the way to Mumbai, blessed the city, put his lotus feet over here, and brought normalcy over here by bringing sanity to the mind of people. On a joyous occasion like this, the greatest tribute that we can pay to him is, of course, follow the path that He has given to us, but remain eternally grateful to Him. As I come to the end of my address, may the Jagannatha, Sharada Parameshwari, shed her grace on him. May he live a long life, a life of good health, so that he can continue to bless all of us. It is in our selfish interest that our prayers are to Jagannatha Sharada Parameshwari to give him a long life. Our prayers are also to the Jagannatha that we continue to be worthy Shishyas of Mahasanidhanam and Sanidhanam and incorporate into our lives through passage of time in this voyage of life journey, in our eternal quest in this pilgrimage of perfection, a little of the selflessness, sacrifice and seva that were the hallmark of the life of Bharati with Mahasanidhanam. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Shankar, for your wonderful talk. But to comment on that will be like a lamp showing the sun. So I will not proceed further. नहीं हाँ मैं वही माइक ढूंढ रहा है मैं भी इधर ढूंढ रहा है इधर यार एक दिया में दो माइक है कोई बात ही नहीं ऐसा है अभी आया
शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवाशरव्या यातव तयाना रुद्रमृदय याते रुद्रशिवा तनूरघोरा
सर्वान् चम्पयन् सर्वाश्च यातु धान्य इति यातु धान्य यस्ताम्र अरुण उत बभ्रुसु मङ्गलः ये च इमागुं रुद्राः अभितो दिक्षु श्रितासहस्रशः सहस्र इति सहस्रशः एषागुं मेढः इम इति मये अवसर्पत्येत्यवसर्पति नीलग्रीव इति नीलग्रीवा उतैनं गोपादृशन् अदृशन् उदहार्य इत्युदहार्यः एनं विश्वा भूतानि स दृष्टो मृडयाति नैति न अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय नीलग्रीवायेति नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय सहस्र अक्षाय अतो ये अस्य सत्त्वानोऽहम् तेभ्यो करं नम इति नमः मुञ्चतन्वनः त्वमुभयो आर्त्नियोर्ज्याम् याश्च ते हस्ते ईशवः परा ता भगवः भगव इति भगवः अवतत्य धनुः இருங்கோ धनुस्त्वं सहस्राक्षसतेषु शतेषु द इति शत इषुवे मुका शिवः न सुमना सुमना इति सुमना विद्यन्दनो धनुःकपर्दिनः विशल्यो बाणवान् बाणवागुं उत उत्थित्युत अस्येषवः आपुरस्य निसङ्गतिरिति निसङ्गति तेति मीडुष्टमासे हस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्वम् अयक्ष्मापरि भुजेति भुज हे अस्तु आयुधाय अनातताय अनाततायेत्यनातताय उवाभ्यामुत ते नमः बाहुभ्यां तव तव तन्वने परिते तन्वनो हेति अस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वत इति विश्वतः अतो इत्यतो तवारे अस्मन्नि देहितं नमो हिरण्यबाहवे हिरण्यबाहव इति हिरण्यबाहवे सेनान्ये इति सेनान्ये च पतये नमो नमः वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः हरिकेशेभ्य इति हरिकेशेभ्यः पतये नमः नमः सस्मिञ्जराय त्विषीमते पतीनां नाम पतये नमो नमः बब्लुषाय विव्याधिने विव्याधिन इति विव्याधिने पतये नमः नमो हरिकेशाय हरिकेशायेति हरिकेशाय उपवीतिन इत्युपवीतिने पतये नमः नमो भवस्य एत्यै जगदां पतये नमः नमो रुद्राय आतताविने क्षेत्राणां क्षेत्राणां पतये नमो नमः सूताय अन्त्याय वनानां पतये नमो नमः रोहितायस्तपतये वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमः मन्त्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षाणां पतये नमो नमः भुवन्तये वारिवस्कृताय वारिवस्कृतायेति वारिवस्कृताय पतये नमः नम उच्चैर्घोषाय उच्चैर्घोषायेत्युच्चैर्घोषाय आक्रन्दयत इत्याक्रन्दयते पतये नमः नमः कृष्णवीताय कृष्ण वीतायेति कृष्ण वीताय सत्त्वानां पतये नम इति नमः सहमानाय निव्याधिने निव्याधिन इति निव्याधिने आव्याधिनीनां मिथ्या व्याधिनीनां नमो नमः ककुवाय निषङ्गिणे निषङ्गिन इति निषङ्गिणे पतये नमः निषङ्गिन इति निषङ्गिणे इषुधिमते पतये नमः वञ्चते परिवञ्चते सायूनां पतये नमो नमः निचेरवे परिचराय परिचराय अरण्यानां पतये नमः श्रीकाव्यभ्यो जिगागुं सद्भ्यः जिगागुं सद्भ्यो मुष्णतां पतये नमो नमः जयेति गिरिचराय पतये नमः नम इषुमद्भ्यः इषुमद्भ्य इति इषुमतेभ्यः तन्वामिभ्य इति तन्वामिभ्यः वो नमः नम आतन्वानेभ्यः आतन्वानेभ्य इत्यातन्वानेभ्यः प्रतिददानेभ्य इति प्रतिददानेभ्यः वो नमः नम आयच्छद्भ्यः आयच्छद्भ्य इत्यभ्यः विसृजद्भ्य इति विसृजतेभ्यः वो नमः नमोऽस्यद्भ्यः अस्यद्भ्य इत्यस्यतेभ्यः विद्यद्भ्य इति विद्यतेभ्यः वो नमः नम आसीनेभ्यः शयानेभ्यश्च वो नमः नमः स्वपद्भ्यः स्वपद्भ्य इति स्वपतेभ्यः जाग्रद्भ्य इति जाग्रतेभ्यः वो नमः नमस्तिष्ठद्भ्यः तिष्ठद्भ्य इति तिष्ठतेभ्यः तावद्भ्य इति तावतेभ्यः वो नमः नमः सभाभ्यः नमो नमः अश्वपतिभ्यश्च चवः नम इति नमः आव्याधिनीभ्यो विविदन्तिभ्यः कुमार चवः नमो नमः उगणाभ्यकृतम् अतिभ्यः चवः नमो नमः गिट्सेभ्यो
नमो विश्वेभ्यः ग्रीष्मेभ्यो विष्णवदिभ्यः
गृष्टपतिभ्यश्च चवः नमो नमः व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यः व्रातपतिभ्य इति व्रातपतिभ्यः वो नमः नमो गणेभ्यः गणपतिभ्यश्च नमो नमः विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यः மாமா நீங்க சொல்லாதீங்க அவர் தனியா சொல்லிட்டா நம்ம சேர்ந்து சொல்றோம் चवः नमो नमः महद्भ्यः शुल्लकेभ्यश्च वो नमः नमो रतिभ्यः रतेभ्य इति रतिभ्यः चवः नमो नमः रतेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यः रथपतिभ्य इति रथपतिभ्यः वो नमः नमः सेनाभ्यः सेनानिभ्यश्च चवः नमो नमः शत्रुभ्यः संग्रहीतृभ्यः संग्रहीतृभ्यश्च चवः नमो नमः तक्षभ्यो रथकारेभ्यः रथकारेभ्यश्च चवः नमो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्मारेभ्यः चवः नमो नमः पुञ्जस्तेभ्यो निषादेभ्यः चवः नमो नमः विशुकृभ्यो धन्वकृभ्यः धन्वकृभ्यश्च चवः नमो नमः मृगयुग्यस्वनिभ्यः नमो नमः स्वप्यस्वपतिभ्यः स्वपतिभ्यश्च चवः नम इति नमः भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः सर्वाय च पशुपतये पशुपतये इति पशुपतये नमो नीलग्रीवाय नीलग्रीवायेति नीलग्रीवाय श्रीकण्ठाय च नमः कपर्दिने च व्यक्तकेशाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च सततधन्वने नमो गिरिशाय सचिविष्टाय शिपिविष्टायेति शिपिविष्टाय नमो मीडुष्टमाय मीडुष्टमायेति मीडोत्तमाय च नमः रस्वाय च वामनाय च नमो बृहते च वर्षीयसे च नमः वृद्धाय च सदन्नने च नमः अग्र्याय च प्रथमाय च नमः आशवे च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शीघ्राय च नमः ऊर्ध्याय तावस्वन्याय अवसन्यात्यवस्वन्याय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय च चापरजाय अपरजायेत्यपरजाय नमो मध्यमाय चापकल्पाय अपगल्पायेत्यपगल्पाय नमो जगन्याय च बुद्धियाय च नमः सौभ्याय च प्रतिशल्याय च नमः याम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नम ऊर्ध्वज्ञाय च कल्याय च नमः श्रोग्याय च अवसान्याय च नमः वन्याय च चक्षाय च नमः श्रवाय च प्रतिश्रवाय प्रतिश्रवायेति प्रतिश्रवाय नमः आसुसेनाय आसुसेनाय आसुरताय च नमः शूराय च अवविन्दते च नमः वर्मिणे च वरूपिणे च नमो बिल्मिने च कवचिने च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च चेति च दुन्दुभ्याय च आहन्याय च नमः विष्णवे च प्रमुषाय च नमः दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमः निसंगिने च चेसुधिमते नमस्तीक्ष्णे शवे तीक्ष्णे शवैति तीक्ष्ण शवे आयुधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय स्वायुधायेति सो आयुधाय सुगन्धने च नमः श्रुत्याय च पत्याय च नमः काट्याय च नीत्याय च नमः सोध्याय च सरस्याय च नमो नाट्याय च वैशन्ताय च नमः गोप्याय च अवट्याय च नमो वक्ष्याय चावक्ष्याय च नमः मेद्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः ईद्याय च आतप्याय च नमः वाक्याय च रेश्म्याय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुपाय वास्तुपायेति वासुपाय नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमः नमः शंगाय च पशुपतये पशुपतये इति पशुपतये नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमः अग्रेवताय च दूरेवताय 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 नमो मंत्रे चरणीयते च नमः वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः हरिकेशेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे मयो भवेति मया भवे नमः शंकराय शंकरायेति शंकराय शंकराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमः वेद्याय च कूल्याय च नमः पाद्याय चावार्याय च नमः प्रतरणाय च उत्तरणाय च नमः आतार्याय च चालाद्याय आलाद्यायेत्यालाद्याय नमः सत्याय च फेन्याय च नमः श्रीकत्याय च प्रवाद्याय च चेति च हिरण्याय च प्रपत्याय च नमः किगुंशुलाय च शयनाय च नमः कपर्दिने च पुलस्तये च नमः गोप्याय च गृह्याय च नमः तल्प्याय च गेह्याय च नमः काट्याय च गह्वरेशाय गह्वरेशायेति गह्वरेशाय नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय निवेश्यायेति निवेश्याय नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोक्याय लोक्याय च नमः पूर्व्याय च शूर्व्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णसत्याय पर्णसत्यायेति पर्णसत्याय मधुरमाणाय अपुतमानय गुरमाणाय वन्दते च नमः आर्किदते च प्रकिदते प्रकिदते इति प्रकिदते नमो वा किरिकेभ्यो देवानां हृदयेभ्यो नमः ऋषिकेभ्यो नमः नमो चिन्मत्तेभ्यः आनेततेभ्यो नमः नमः आमीमत्तेभ्यः दरिद्रते पुरुषाणामेषां पशूनां वेद्म आरोहो मोदिवो किञ्चन अमृत्यामवे ते रुद्र शिवातनो शिवा विश्वादेशति शिवा रुद्रस्य वेशति तया नो मृड जीवस इति जीवसे रुद्राय तपसे कपर्दिने शयद्वीराय शयद्वीरायेति शयद्वीराय वरामहे मतिं यतानः ते चतुष्पदे उत्पदे विश्वम् विश्वं पुष्टं मे अस्मिन् अनातुरमित्यनातुरं नो रुद्र मयस्कृते शयद्वीराय नमः नमसा विदेम तैति ते सञ्च योश्च मनुरायजे आयज इत्यायजे तदस्याम तव रुद्र प्रणीताविति प्रणीतौ नो महान्तम् उतमा नो अर्पकम् मानः अक्षन्तमुत मानः नो वदी कर्मा उत मातरम् प्रियामा नस्तमुवा रुद्रलीर्ष मानः तो केतनये मानः आयुषिमा नो घोषो युष्मन्तो नमसा विधेमते आरात्ते गोम्य उत पूरुषग्ने पूरुषग्न इति पूरुषग्ने शयद्वीरायेति शयद्वीराय अस्मे ते अस्तु रक्षा च नो अदि च देव गुरुव्यताम् अदा च विभक्वा इति द्विपर्हा गर्तसदमिति गर्तसदम् मृगन्नः भीमम् उग्रमित्युग्रम् जरित्रे रुद्र समानो अन्यम् ते अस्मत् नीवन्तो सेना इति सेना एतैर्वृणक्तो दुर्मतिरगायो अगायोरित्यगायो श्रीरामगवद्भ्यः मगवद्भ्य इति मगवद्भ्यः मीवस्तोकाय तनयाय मृडय शिवतम शिवः शिवो नः मना भव भवेति भव वृक्ष आयुधम् निधाय कृत्तिम् कृत्तिवासनः आचर विनाकं विभ्रत् आगहि विकरीत विलोहित नमः नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगुम्भीतया अन्यत् निवपन्तो ताइति ता सदा बाहो हेतय इति हेतया ईशानो भगवः इति भगवः मुखाकृति सहस्राणि सहस्रशः सहस्र इति सहस्रशः रुद्रादि भूम्यामिति भूम्याम् सहस्रयोजनेव अवतन्वानि तन्मसीति महत्यर्णवे अंतरिक्षे भवा विराजते नीलग्रीवा इति नीलग्रीवा शितिकण्ठा इति शितिकण्ठा अतः समाचराः नीलग्रीवा शितिकण्ठा शितिकण्ठादिवम् दिवगुं रुद्रा उपश्रिता इत्युपश्रिता वृक्षेषु सन्तुञ्जनाः नीलग्रीवा विलोहिताः विलोहिता इति विलोहिताः भूतानामधिपतयः अधिपतय इत्यधिपतयः विकास इति विकासः ये अन्येषु विविद्यन्ति पात्रेषु पात्रेषु पिबतः जनानिति जनान् पतां पतिरक्षय पतिरक्षय इति पतिरक्षय यव्युत इति यव्युतः ते तानि प्रचरन्ति प्रचरन्ति इति प्रचरन्ति श्रुतावन्त इति श्रुतावन्तः एतावन्तः च भूयारुत्सः च दिशः रुद्रावितस्थिरे तेषागुं सहस्रयोजने सहस्रयोजन इति सहस्रयोजने तन्वानि तन्मसे नमो रुद्रेभ्यः ये पृथिव्यां ये अंतरिक्षे ये दिवि येषामन्नं पातो वर्षं इसवस्तेभ्यः दश प्राची दश दक्षिणा दश प्रतीची दशोदीची दशोदो तेभ्यो नमः तेन प्रयन्तु ते यस्य नो देहि तं वा जम्बे ददामि त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे यजामहे सुगन्धिं सुगन्धिं उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योः मुक्षीयमान् अमृतादित्यमृतात् रुद्रो अग्नो यो अप्सु ओषधीषु यः स्वाहा भुवनाभिवेश आविवेशत्याविवेश रुद्राय नमः चमकम सोनार फुल कर सोनार अग्ना विष्णु यज्ञा विष्णु सजोषेति सजोषसा वर्धन्तु मां गिर इति गिरः वाजेभिरा गतमिति गतम् च मे प्रसवस्य च मे च मे प्रसिद्धिश्च च मे दीतिश्च मे क्रतो च मे स्वरश्च मे श्रोतः च मे श्रावश्च मे श्रुतिः च मे ज्योतिः मे सुवाः च मे तमे मे पानः नश्च अपान इत्यपानः च मे व्यानः व्यानश्च व्यान इति वीअनः च मे चित्तं च मे ऐतं च मे वाक् मे मनः च मे चक्षुश्च मे श्रोत्रं च मे रक्षश्च मे बलं च मे ओजश्च मे सः च मे आयुश्च मे जरा च मे आत्मा च मे तनु वर्म च मे अंगानि च मे स्थानि च मे परोपुंसि च मे शरीराणि च मे ज्येष्ठं च नाधिपत्यम् अधिपत्यमित्याधिपत्यं मे मन्यो च मे वामश्च मे च मे अग्निश्च मे देमा च मे महिमा च मे वरिमा च मे प्रतिमा च मे वर्ष्मा च मे दायुगा च मे वृद्धं च मे वृद्धिश्च मे सत्यं च मे श्रद्धा च मे जगश्च मे धनं च मे वत्सश्च मे त्विषी च मे क्रीडा च मे मोदः च मे जातश्च मे जनिष्यमाणं च मे सूक्तं च मे सुकृतं च मे वित्तं च मे वेद्यं च मे भूतं च मे भविष्यत् च मे सुखं च मे सुपतं च मे रुद्धं च मतिः च मे क्लिप्तं च मे क्लिप्तिः च मे मतिश्च मे सुमतिः सुमतिरिति सुमतिः मयिति मे च मे मयञ्च मे प्रियं च मे अनुकामश्च च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसः च मे भद्रं च मे श्रेयः च मे वयस्यश्च मे यशः च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणं च मे यन्ता च मे दत्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिः च मे विश्वं च मे महः च मे संवित् च मे ज्ञातं च मे सुः च मे प्रसूश्च च मे क्षीरं च मे लयः च मे ऋतं च मे मृतं च मे अयक्ष्मं च मे नामयत् च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वं दीर्घायुत्वमिति दीर्घायुत्वं मे न मित्रं च मे अभयं च मे सुखं सुखमिति सुखं मे शयनं च मे शोषा च मे धनञ्च च मे ऊर्च मे सुहृताः च मे पयश्च मे रसः च मे घृतञ्च मे मधु च मे सद्यश्च मे सपीति सपीतिरिति सपीति मे कृषि च मे वृष्टिश्च मे जैत्रं च मे च मे रयिश्च मे रायः च मे पुष्टं च मे पुष्टिः च मे विभु च मे प्रभु च मे बहु च मे भूयः च मे पूर्णं च मे पूर्णतरमिति पूर्णतरं मे क्षितिः च मे पूर्वाश्च मेन्नं च मे अक्षुश्च मे व्रीहयः च मे यवाश्च मे माषाः च मे द्राश्च मे मुदा च मे कल्वाश्च मे गोधूमाः च मे मसुराश्च मे प्रियङ्कवः च मे अनवश्च मे शयामाकाः च मे नीवाराश्च महिति मे च मे मृत्तिका च मे गिरयः च मे पर्वताश्च च मे हिरण्यं च मे यः च मे शीशं च मे त्रपो च मे श्यामं च मे लोहं च मे अग्निश्च महाभः च मे विरुधश्च औषधयः च मे कृष्णपक्षं च च मे ग्राम्याश्च मे पशवः आरण्याश्च Nirbantam Vittanja Vittishya Me Bhutam Chame Bhutishya Me Vasu Chame Vasatishya Me Karma Chame Saktishya Me Taha Chame Yamasya Maiti Chame Gatisya Maiti Me Chame Indrasya Me Somana Me Somasya Savita cha Maindra Chame Saraswati cha Maindra Chame Puja cha Maindra Chame Martati Brihaspati Indasya Me Mitraha Chame Indasya Indasya Me Twasta Indasya Me Dhata Chame Indasya Me Vishnu Chame Indasya Me Shvino Chame Indasya Me Maruta Chame Indasya Me Vishwe Chame Eva Indra Chame Prithvi cha Maindra Antariksham cha Maindra Chame Maindra Chame Medisha Chame Chame Murda cha Maindra Chame Prajapatischa Chame Indrascha Maiti Me Rasmischa Adabhyascha Adhipatischa Chame Upagumscha Antaryama Ityanta Yama Me Aindravayava Aindravayava Ityendravayava Me Maitra Varuna Maitra Varuna Iti Maitra Varuna Me Ashvina Chame Pratipasta स्थानस्य च मे शुक्रस्य हेमन्ते च मे आग्राणयश्च मे वैश्वदेवः च मे ध्रुवश्च मे वैश्वानरः च मे ऋग्विवाश्च च मे अधिग्राह्याश्च ऐन्द्राग्रश्च च मे वैश्वदेवश्च च मे मरुत्वतीयाश्च मे माहेन्द्रः माहेन्द्र इति महेन्द्रः महादित्यः च मे सावित्रश्च मे सारस्वतः च मे पौष्णश्च मे पार्थिवतः पार्थिवत इति पार्थिवतः मे आर्योजनः आर्योजन इति आर्योजनः मैति मे मे बर्हिश्च मे वेदिः च मे दिष्णियाश्च मे श्रुतः च मे चमसाश्च मे ग्रावाणः च मे स्वरवश्च नौपरवा उपरवा इत्युपरवा मे जमने अधिपत्ने इत्यधिगमने मे द्रोणकलशः द्रोणकलश इति द्रोणकलशः मे वायव्यानि च मे भूतभृश्च आदवनीयश्च च मे अग्निश्च च मे अविद्वानञ्च च मे गृहश्च मे सतः च मे प्रोढाश्च मे पचतः च मे अबुश्च सोगाकारश्च च मे अग्निश्च मे धर्मः च मे अर्कश्च मे सूर्यः च मे प्राणस्य च मे अश्वमेधस्य च मे पृथिवी च इमे द्वितीये च मे दितिश्च मे द्यौः च मे षट्वरीरङ्गुलयः दिशश्च मे यज्ञेन कल्पन्तामृत मे सोमः न मे यजुश्च मे दीक्षा च मे तपश्च मरुतो च मे व्रतं च अहोरात्रयो नित्या रात्रयो च मे यज्ञेन कल्पेताम् गर्भास्य मे वत्साः च मे तविश्च च मे च मे दित्यो हि च पंचावीरिति पंच अमी पंचावीति पंच अवी मे त्रिवत्सः त्रिवत्स इति त्रिवत्सः मे त्रिवत्सः त्रिवत्सेति त्रिवत्सः मे तुर्यवाड तुर्यवाड इति तुर्यवाड मे तुर्यौ हि च मे च मे पष्टौ हि च उक्षा च मे नीला keep it there. Just keep it there. वच मे च मे त्रयोदश च मे पंचदश च सप्तदश च मे नवदश एकविंशतिश्च च मे त्रयोविंशतिश्च च मे पंचविंशतिश्च सप्तविंशतिश्च च मे नवविंशतिश्च च मे एकविंशतिश्च च मे त्रयस्त्रिंशच्च च मे चतुष्टश्च मे षौ च मे द्वादश च मे षोडश च मे विंशतिश्च मे चतुर्विंशतिः चतुर्विंशतिः मे अष्टाविंशतिः अष्टाविंशतिरित्यष्टाविंशतिः मे द्वात्रिंशत् च मे चत्रिंशच्च च मे चत्वारिंशच्च मे चतुश्चत्वारिंशत् चतुश्चत्वारिंशतिति चत्वारिंशत् मे अष्टाचत्वारिंशत् अष्टाचत्वारिंशत् मे वाजः च प्रसवः प्रसव इति प्रसवः अभिचक्र चक्रतु च सुवः च मूता च वैष्णिया वैष्णिय इति विहस्नियः अन्त्यश्च भुवनश्च भुवनश्च अधिपतिश्च चेति च बृहस्पतिरुक्तामतानि उक्तामतानीत्युक्तमतानि विश्वे देवाः सूक्तवाच पृथिवी पृथिवी माता मामा इगुंसीर्मधु मनिष्ये मधु जनिष्ये मधु वक्ष्यामि मधु वदिष्यामि मधुमतीं मधुमतीं वाचमुद्यासं शुश्रूषेम्यां मनुष्येभ्यः तम्मा देवावन्तु अनुमदन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
सीट का